morning, folks. This is Meg Kruger, the content specialist with Pioneer Athletics. Thanks for joining us for another one of our Groundskeeper Chats. Today, we're joined by Julio Santiago. We're going to have a riveting conversation about community outreach and what him and his crew have been doing during this lockdown period. Good morning, Julio. How are you?
How's it going, Meg?
We're doing good over here. How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's some weird times, but we're doing well.
That's the best as can be expected from us at this time, right?
Definitely, yeah.
So if you want to let everyone know, where you're located, what your role is, and maybe what a typical day would have looked like this time last year for you and your crew.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm located up in Maine, and I am the before and after school and summer camps director up here. So I run a lot of the childcare, all of the childcare for the town. And a typical day this time of year, we're gearing up for summer camp. We're getting things ready. We're still running our after school program, which has about 80 to 100 kids on a daily basis. And me personally, I'm running a little youth wrestling program and helping out in the department in any other program that we're running at the time.
Wow, so busy this time of year.
Absolutely, yeah.
And are you running overnight summer camps, or is it like day programs?
No, they're all day programs. They're usually running anywhere from 7 to 7:30 all the way up until about 5:30 in the afternoon.
Perfect. And what does your team look like? How many of there are you on, a typical day, maybe at this time of year last year?
So in the office, there's 5 to 6 full-time people at all times during business hours. And then we have our other crews, our after-school crew, which usually houses anywhere from 10 to 20, 25 people. And then our summer day camps have 40 people on a daily basis. So that doesn't include our 3 or 4 fields people that we have running around doing things. So there's quite a bit of us.
Definitely. And now we can kind of switch gears and talk about what you guys have been doing since lockdown, what that looks like in Maine, because everywhere has been different, and how you guys have kind of kept busy and stayed positive really during this time.
Yeah, so unfortunately, as everywhere else, all of our after-school projects have been shut down. All of our events and things like that have gone away. So obviously those people have had to gone away also. So right now we're running an office of about 5 people. We're never actually in the office anymore. We're doing a lot of things via Zoom and those things. But things that we've switched over to, we deliver meals now for Vesta Housing, which is the Section 8 housing around town. We have anywhere from 50 to 60 of those a day that we deliver. We've gone to helping the school department out when they need to deliver books and meals to children around town. We've thrown that in there. We've gone to helping the food pantry out, deliver meals to families, meals and groceries to families around town. And we've, the office staff now, the full-time people have gone out. We've started working on the fields. So there's a lot of cutting and raking and lining. So we've done a lot of things where we can be outside, we can be separated. So the mulching is getting done by us now and things of that nature.
Definitely. And we've talked to so many groundskeepers that are just maintaining at a high level. Is that kind of the approach that you guys are taking right now, or are there any extra like field projects that you're tackling?
Well, we like to say the fields have never looked so good. Mm-hmm. Because nobody's on them. So yeah, we're trying to do that extra stuff that you probably wouldn't have done because people have been on them and you wouldn't have had that time. So we're getting the slice seating in. We're getting the extra projects that we would be trying to fit in on a daily basis. On top of that, we're also getting to a lot of cleaning that deep cleaning that normally wouldn't get done, and just inventory, trying to get a grasp, because eventually this is all going to open up, and I believe that we're going to be in a better place because we're going to know exactly what we have. All the broken stuff has been thrown out. We're not piecing things together and things like that. So we're trying to get ahead of it a little bit in this time of not being able to actually run programs. So when it all comes back, we can hit the ground and get running with it.
Definitely. And we're all very anxious for that time when we're able to get back out there. But we love that you guys have been super active in your community and doing a lot of outreach programs that way. How did you guys get connected with the right people to make sure that you were utilized and that the people that needed help knew that you were available?
Yeah. So our director, Cindy Hazelton, she made a couple phone calls. She made more than a couple. She made a lot of phone calls. There's always, we believe in our department, there's always something to do. You just have to go out there and look for it. So we've been pretty proactive. Anytime someone in a meeting says, hey, we think this is a good idea, we need it done, we're kind of the first ones to stand up and say, you know what? We have a couple minutes, we can do it. So between Cindy going out and looking for things and people just saying, hey, what if we did this? We've tried to pick up the slack as best as we could while trying to maintain our facilities and trying to maintain a daily presence in the community.
Definitely. And how important is that, presence in the community for you and your crew? Once things are back up and running, we hope that they'll be supportive of you guys. Do you think that will kind of be an exchange that will happen since you were there for them during this time?
Well, it's kind of twofold. We kind of believe that it's our job. That's what we do. So anything that comes on the back end, that's going to come. You're going to get the people that love you because of it. You're going to get the people that don't love you because of it. But it has to get done. So that's kind of how we look at that. And yeah, there is an inherent kind of, you kind of get seen a lot more in this time when people are just gazing out of their windows looking for something to do. When they see your bus rolling by, they're like, oh, that's weird. The rec department's still doing something. So yes, we kind of do like that we're still out there. We're hoping that the people realize that we're still out there and we're not just the dodgeball people or not the people that just hang out on the fields. We do a lot more. But on the other hand, we kind of want people to understand that we do a lot more. And if it needs to get done, the rec department is kind of the people to get it done.
Definitely. That's a great sentiment and message to be sharing during this time. Just that, you guys are here during this time, but you're also going to be there for them when things are back up and running. We love that.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Julio. Is there anything that you'd want to add? Anything else that you guys are focusing on this time? Or any words of inspiration that you can give others, because you're definitely a bright light during this uncertain time.
Yeah, definitely. So all I do want to say is that this like everything else is difficult, but together, I think with the community coming together like this, I think we're gonna get past it, and it's gonna be rough, but it's gonna be fine when everything is said and done. It'll be a new normal, but it'll be the new normal that we create.
I love that. A new normal that we're all looking forward to for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time. And I think a lot of people get a lot from this. So thank you so much.
Meg, thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks.